Evening, folks, and welcome to worship here at Sandyford. It's great to have you with us. One of the exciting things that's coming up in the next couple of weeks is that we've got a number of people joining the church on the 5th of December. And one of the things we'll do that morning is that everyone will have the opportunity, a very short opportunity, to share a bit of their testimony. That is their story of what God has done in their lives. And I was talking last night with some folks, and I was reminiscing of a friend who was joining the church in Whiteinch, and he got up and he began to tell his story of growing up in a difficult family and falling into drugs and crime. Meanwhile, those who knew him well, particularly his wife, could have sort of sat slack-jawed at this incredible story that they'd never heard before, because it was all a fiction. And he got to a point and he said, actually, none of that is true. He said, I grew up in a Christian family, and I always wanted to have an exciting testimony of how God had radically changed my life from sort of drugs and crime and all these kind of things, and it wasn't the case for him. And I think that for those of us like me who grew up in Christian families and have always known God around us, it's always been part of our lives. At times it's difficult to think of what it is like for people for whom there is such a stark contrast between before they knew Jesus and after they came to know him. And at times, yes, to almost feel a little bit jealous of that experience for them and that radical change, something to look back on and go, actually, I know that before this point I was like this, and then after that point I was like this, and I was changed. And I also think that a lot of people who have grown up in the church and grown up in Christian homes, they carry a burden of guilt, actually, for the sin they commit, because it's almost as if every sin they commit is one that is committed after they became a Christian, after they came to know Jesus, and there is no sense of having put away all the guilt and shame of the past. And it's, I think that's a real problem for many people. But what's so fantastic is that actually God's mercy is enormous. The work of the cross is so much greater than we really ever imagine. That actually every sin that we have ever committed and will ever commit has already been paid for. As the song that we're about to sing says, our sins, they are many, but his mercy is more.